So I have a whole bunch of like books and stuff in my background, and I'm not really gonna apologize and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like please excuse my background, because I'm not sorry. I mean, I found a bunch of books in my house that I do plan on reading, and I will be doing videos on them. But today I did want to talk to you about some things that make me kind of upset, a little bit angry, a little bit frustrated about working in retail. I did a video about this way earlier in my channel, and I kind of just wanted to retouch on some things and add some things here and there. So this is what this video is going to be about. And first off, shout out to YouTube, because my little slow tail could not figure out how to tie a head wrap, and YouTube straight helped me out this morning. Like, thank you, YouTube is the homie. But before I get even more distracted, let's hop into this video about things that make me upset about working retail. Number one, control your freaking kids. Listen, I know you love them and I know you're trying to shop, but they're kind of messing up what we do. It takes a lot of time and effort to, for example, the furniture area. It takes a lot of time and effort to put certain furniture where certain furniture goes. So when your kids want to take the beanbag chairs off and throw them over there and drag them all the way to the pillow aisle and the shoe aisle, it kind of makes our job harder. Also, when y'all like take stuff and like move around and like not put it back when you're supposed to, like where it's supposed to go in the first place, like that makes it harder for us, like especially if you're closing. But I'm gonna do a video on closing specifically because it's not really the same. It's like so much worse, and I've closed a couple times and my brother closes all the time, and so I want to do a video with him so we can kind of like tag team on some points, and that's gonna be hilarious. But please control your kids. When they're running around the store, kind of makes it harder for us. Also, keep track of your kids, because there have been multiple times where I'm working and someone, like a kid, is lost, and I'm like, hey, like, do you know your mommy's name? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, what's your mommy's name? And they're like, mommy. And I'm like, you're so cute, but that's not really helping me at all right now. Like, y'all are so focused on, you know, doing whatever y'all gotta do, to the point where you're leaving your freaking kids. Like, come on, your children should always come first, period, point blank. So please make sure you're watching your kids. Also, in retail stores, like sometimes we're running Hummers or racks and things like that, and if you're not paying attention and your kid isn't paying attention, then they could seriously get hurt, because we're putting stuff out on the sales floor on a daily basis and throughout the day in some cases, and some of the equipment that we use could hurt someone and has hurt people in the past. So just make sure you're watching your kids and you're being careful, because we don't want your kids to get hurt. And, you know, like, just make sure you're watching them, make sure you don't lose them, and make sure you tell somebody if they pee on the floor, okay? Don't let there be a trail from the fitting room where the bathroom is to the freaking ladies section and there's just little yellow dots on a tile floor. We can tell, we know what it is, it's urine. Tell us if they pee on the floor, please, okay? We don't want people stepping in a pee. We gotta clean it up. So please, number one, watch your kids. Number two, we don't have everything in the stores all the time. I know certain stores kind of like differ, but the store I work in, our stock room is basically where we get everything. That's it. We don't have any more in the back of anything. Maybe if we just got the truck that day and they're like, oh hey, I was just wondering if do you have this pillow in the back? The odds are of us having that certain pillow in the back are not very high, but we may have like other things in the back like similar to it. But when I tell customers, oh, everything out on the sales floor is all that we have available right now, they're like, really? Like, some lady literally told me, really? She pulled it up on her phone. She was like, yeah, I live in Virginia. She was like, she pulled out the picture on her phone. She was like, yeah, my niece saw this dress in North Carolina at Ross. Do y'all have it in the back? And I looked at it and I was like, no ma'am, everything we have out is all that we have available at the moment. I'm sorry. And she looked at me, she was like, really? I've never heard that before. Like, well, boo, I'm telling you right now, like, this is literally all that we have. Everything out on the sales floor is all that we have available. We don't have anything, I don't have anything else in the back, like, that I can give you. I know some certain stores you can show them certain things and be like, okay, 1 second, ma'am, like, I can go in the back and get that for you. Not where I work. Like, certain places, certain things, like, that doesn't flow. So if I tell you this is all that we have, like, don't get an attitude with me because we don't have it. Like, not every stock room and not every store works the same. So bear with us. Like, we here to work and like help you, but like don't catch your attitude because I can't help. Another thing is also when helping customers, sometimes customers, they get us while we're doing tasks, and it's not their fault because they don't know, but we're being timed. I know for certain things, some things take 20, 22 minutes, 9 minutes to run, whatever. It depends on what you're running. But I am being timed on a daily basis when I'm doing something. So when you're a customer and you see me doing something and you want to ask me a question, like, that's fine, that's cool, whatever. But when you want to talk about your kids, your grandkids, what you had for lunch yesterday, the color of your poop, like, that's too much, okay? I have stuff to do. I'm being timed. So when I go back, and they're like, why did it take you so long? I'm like, I was talking to a customer. No, that customer was talking to me. I'm sorry. But I mean, like I said, like, customers don't really know, which is not their fault for real. But I'm being timed, so just be aware that, like, I don't have all day to talk. Sorry. Another thing is, don't get mad at me, okay? Sometimes shoes go missing. I don't know why. People steal them. Sometimes they get lost. Sometimes shoes can't get processed together because of the way that they are made. So sometimes shoes just end up getting lost. Some girl came up to me with a missing shoe, and she had the shoe out, and she was like, this shoe is missing, can you go find the other one? I was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm not sure where it's at. I was like, you just have to check the section that you found the shoe in, or just look around in the shoe section. I'm sorry, we don't have any more in the back available. She looked at me like, and I was like, oh girl, you catch me on a bad day because I need this job, boo. Freaking relax. Like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I think a lot of the time customers expect us to just like willy-nilly go jump and help them, and they don't realize like we have stuff that we're supposed to be doing, or we're on a 15, or we're on a lunch or something like that. So I can't just be like, oh, I'll go find it for you, because it will take forever and I probably won't find it anyway. Like, sorry, bro. But that's another thing. Another thing I have to say is, this is what I tell people all the time, because there's a bunch of grown people shopping here anyway, like mostly grown people. I mean, you have your kids that be running around that you lose, whatever. But y'all tell your kids to clean up after yourself. But y'all grown people act like you don't know how to clean up after yourself. Y'all come in the store and destroy everything. Like, literally, for me to do my job and to put things out on the sales floor nice and neat, and to put the clothes up and stuff, just to see them by the time I'm leaving in like 4.5, whatever, however long I plan to stay that shift. Y'all destroy everything. Like, clothes are on the floor, like clothes are in the shoe section, shoes are in the toy section, food is on the floor. Like, it's crazy. Y'all tell y'all kids to clean up after yourself, but y'all don't even come to clean up after yourself when you go shopping. Like, the thing is, like, people look down on like retail workers low key because of whatever reason, I don't know. But just because we ain't sitting in an office, sitting down somewhere typing at a computer, doesn't mean that we're not human and that we don't have feelings, and that you should come in and mess up our place of work. Because guess who has to clean it all up? We do. And it takes so much extra time, like so much extra time. And then you start to get angry, like, especially if you close. But like I said, that would be a different video coming later. But please clean up after yourself. Like, it don't take no time. Wherever you got the shirt from, put it back. Wherever you got the jeans from, put it back. Wherever you got the shoes from, put it back. And I know in a lot of stores you have places where you can sit down and try on shoes. Put the shoes back where you found them. Literally, when you close, the little stool that you sit to try on shoes on, there's literally 20 pairs of shoes, no lie, from various shoe sizes around the chair, and there are multiple chairs, so there's like 4 or 5. That's a lot of freaking shoes to pick up, people. So if you just, hey, I don't want these, put them back where you found them. That saves us so much time and effort. Like, do you want me coming into your job and throwing papers and doing whatever and just like messing things up and be like, oh, deuces, like, I'm out, bye? No, you don't want me to do that. So just please clean up after yourself. Like, that's all I ask for. Like, that would save us so much time and energy. Like, I don't want to be working and be mad, because sometimes, like, especially if you're closing, like, you get mad. But I can't wait to like get my brother on that one. But clean up after yourself. you can't talk to us all day. I'm sorry. I would like to have a conversation with you. Like, maybe we could be friends one day. Like, you never know. But keep in mind, like, just don't get mad at us over things that we have no control over. I'm sorry that we don't have the pillow or the cup or the shirt or jeans that you wanted and it's not in your size or whatever, but I mean, I can't do anything about that. So please just try to not be mad at us for things that we can't control. We just work here, boo. We just put this stuff on the sales floor. Like, sometimes we can give you the things and sometimes we can't. I don't think I'm going to talk about stealing because I can do like a story time video on stealing. But just, I don't know, like, watch your kids, don't lose them. Make sure your kids know your first name. Don't let them call you your first name, but make sure they know your first name just in case you lose them because you stop caring about them for whatever reason, which I don't know why you should or would, but make sure they know your first name. Because when I'm like, oh my gosh, like, do you know where your mom is? Like, what does she look like? What's her name? Oh, mommy, oh my gosh, like, you're so cute, but like, I need to find your parents. What the heck? Clean up after yourself. Like, it's a bunch of little things that kind of like pile up, and it's so overwhelming sometimes working retail, and it's annoying and busy. Oh, one more thing before I end this mother freaking video. At our store, when you're in line, we have these like racks and they're empty. They are in the line for checking out. You can take the hangers off of your clothes and put them on the rack. Don't watch me like a hawk and be thinking, oh my gosh, why is it taking so long, da 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 da, when I'm ringing and the line is busy, when you got handfuls of clothes with hangers on them. Y'all don't know how simple it is to just take the hangers off of whatever you have and how much time that saves us. That way we can get you in and out, in and out, in and out, and you're not standing in a line that's way too long and then you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, literally, I've been working and people have been ringing and I was like putting up shoes or something and this lady had a full cart of clothes and she rolled it up to me. She was like, the line is too long, I'm not gonna get this, and left her cart with me like I was gonna put everything back up. I was like, Jesus be with me, because I don't know what this lady wanted me to do with her stuff because the line is too long. I cannot be here. What? Are you kidding me right now? Like, y'all really gotta chill. The thing is, like, y'all could be helping us out in so many ways that you don't really know. So this is what I'm telling you. Please clean up after yourself. Please take the hangers off. I love when I'm ringing. I don't ring too much anymore. Like, I have for a long time because I mostly work in the back. But I love when I was ringing and I would have customers be like, oh yeah, like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, thank you for taking the hangers off your items. And it would be mostly ladies and they'd be like, oh yeah, I've worked retail before, da 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 da. You don't hold me for real, like, thank you. It's just the really simple stuff that could help us out in the long run. So, like, these are some things that annoy me about retail, and I know after I end this video I'm gonna think of a bunch more things, but right now I can't really think of anything else. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you work retail, give this video a thumbs up. I know if you work retail, you work hard, okay? Working retail is not easy, it's not always fun, it's kind of annoying, it's hectic, it's wild. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.